It's your boy Bitcoin Trapper. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's get it. New fund exposes Canadians' traditional investors to Ethereum. 3iQ has received approval from the Canadian regulatory for the Ether Fund, a grayscale-like investment in the growth of Ethereum. Canada regulatory have approved 3iQ Ether Fund, giving traditional investors a new way to gain exposure to Ethereum price. 3iQ launches the Bitcoin Fund earlier in 2020, offering similar exposure to Bitcoin on the Toronto Stock Exchange. ETH price has further to rise before all-time highs, offering potential upside to Ethereum fund investors. Canadians will soon have a new way to get into the growth of Ethereum, but it disappeared on December 10th. Canadian-based 3i2 Corp announced on Thursday that Canadian regulatory have approved a prospectus for the Ether Fund, opening the door for more traditional investors to gain exposure to Ethereum in their portfolio. Canada, let's get it. This is good news for everybody in Canada. Well, more for probably the big investors. I don't think a normal person is going to get into this. They could just go to exchange and buy it. Next piece of news. JDcom says it's accepting China digital yuan for the latest lottery. Chinese e-commerce firm JD.com says it's become the first online platform to accept the nation's central bank digital currency, CBDC. As reported by Reuters on Saturday, JD Digits, the company digital technology arm, will accept digital yuan as its online shopping center during the second mass giveaway of the token in the city of Suzhou. CoinDesk previously reported that the event of a kind of lottery will allow the city resident to apply to win 200 digital yuan has happened, and the first such giveaway in Shenzhen in October. According to Reuters, there will be a total of 10,000 winners this time around who will be able to spend the tokens and stored that are set up with point-of-sale technology that can handle the CBDC. We see that China keeps testing, China keep going. That's the best way to test something, is to give it up for free. Next piece of news. Still bullish, MicroStrategy buys another 50 million in Bitcoin. Throughout the price of Bitcoin has risen, MicroStrategy has continued to buy BTC. It now owns about 765 million worth. Let that sink in. According to the SEC filing from today, business intelligence company MicroStrategy has bought 2,754 Bitcoin at 19,427 each, worth a total of 50 million. CEO Michael Saylor confirmed the purchase on Twitter. The publicly held company famously invested 250 million in the token in early August, grabbing 21,454 BTC when price was in the 11,700 range. It funneled another 175 million into Bitcoin on September 14, picking up 16,796 BTC when the price for a token dipped to around 10,700. They're smart. They're buying up the dip. Every time Bitcoin dip, these are the people buying it up. Next piece of news. Jack Ma Ant Group, 3 other digital banks get okay to operate in Singapore. The Monetary of Singapore MAS has approved license for 4 digital banks including Jack Ma Ant Group, allowing them to operate in Singapore. MAS said there were 14 applications that had to meet a list of requirements and licensing preconditions before MAS granted them banking license. Only 4 were approved. The 4 approved digital banks included the Ant Group Co., Grab Holding Inc., SEA Limited, and Greenland Consortium. The approved digital bank will be able to start operating from Singapore in early 2022 in the hope that they will strengthen Singapore's financial sector for the digital economy of the future, MAS said. We see that the digital bank is coming. We see that everybody's expanding into different territories. Next piece of news. China Central Bank plans digital yuan pilot for payment to Hong Kong. China Central Bank and Hong Kong Monetary Authority, or HKMA, are in the preliminary stage of piloting the digital yuan for cross-border payment, underscoring another key development in the rollout of a central bank digital currency, or CBDC. So we see that China's giving out the digital yuan to test it with the people inside the country to spend it in their towns. And now we see that China is expanding into Hong Kong with the digital yuan. I think that every country in the region or wherever is going to need the digital yuan to do business with China, because they all signed an agreement with China. So with the digital yuan, everything will become more simple. So Hong Kong is the first place that they're going to roll it out to, and they're going to roll it out to the other places in probably the next couple months. But for sure, this has something to do with the Belt and Road. Pay attention to this. Next piece of news. I have two little pieces to go over. The interchange. Visa wants to be network of network. It's winning the connection to public digital asset network. So like I said before, Visa is not coming out and saying anything about Bitcoin digital currency or anything like that. But you see how they work. They work behind closed doors. They're working silent, but they're working. I also wanted to go over this. The Chinese city of Suzhou to give away 3 million in digital yuan VIA lottery. So yeah, we talked about this already, that China's giving it out just to test it. People think it's free, but understand nothing is free, especially with China. This is a way for them to test it out before they roll it out all around the globe.